Chance favors those who are prepared. In matters of observation, chance favors only the prepared mind, not literal translation. Dans les champs d'observation le hasard ne favorise que les esprits préparés. There is no such thing as applied science, only the application of pure science. If you suppress laboratories, physical science will be stricken with barrenness and death. Worship the spirit of criticism. The only thing that can bring joy is work. In the realm of scientific observation, luck is granted only to those who are prepared. One must not assume that an understanding of science is present in those who borrow the language. These are the living springs of great thoughts and great actions. Everything grows clear in the reflections from the infinite. I give them experiments, and they respond with speeches. Chance favors a prepared mind. Nothing is lost, and nothing is created in the operations of art as those of nature. Never will the doctrine of spontaneous generation recover from the mortal blow struck by this simple experiment. It would seem to me that I was committing a theft if I were to let one day go by without doing some work. I am on the edge of mysteries, and the veil is getting thinner and thinner. In good philosophy, the word cause ought to be reserved to the single divine impulse that has formed the universe. In the fields of observation, chance favors only those minds which are prepared. To bring one's self to believe in a truth that has just dawned upon one is the first step towards progress. To persuade others is the second. Science advances through tentative answers to a series of more and more subtle questions which reach deeper and deeper into the essence of natural phenomena. The artificial products do not have any molecular dissymmetry, and I could not indicate the existence of a more profound separation between the products born under the influence of life and all the others. There is no such thing as a special category of science called applied science. There is science and its applications, which are related to one another as the fruit is related to the tree that has borne it. The nights seem to me too long. I am often scolded by Madame Pasteur, but I tell her I shall lead her to fame. As in the experimental sciences, truth cannot be distinguished from error as long as firm principles have not been established through the rigorous observation of facts. Since the most ancient times, all men, and particularly those who endeavored in the practice of medicine, have brought closer together two natural phenomena of capital importance: illness or fever and fermentation. Worship the spirit of criticism. If reduced to itself, it is not an awakener of ideas or a stimulant to great things, but without it, everything is fallible. It always has the last word. Work usually follows will. Science knows no country because it is the light that illuminates the world. I have the faith of a Breton peasant, and by the time I die, I hope to have the faith of a Breton peasant's wife. Analogy cannot serve as proof. The grandeur of the acts of men are measured by the inspiration from which they spring. Science belongs to no one country. The grandeur of the acts of men are measured by the inspiration from which they spring. Happy is he who bears a God within.